Alex Perlman here with head coach Tom Collen. It's game day once again for Arkansas. And, Coach, you've had a lot of time to think about this one with Vanderbilt coming into Bud Walton Arena tonight. Team that just dropped out of the top 25, but they're a perennial team that's in the polls. How important is it to get a win here tonight with really not too many games left, only 4 SEC games remaining?
Well, it's imperative for us. If we're going to make a run here at the end and try to get into the NCAA tournament, Vanderbilt's almost a must-win for us. And the reason is simple. One, you can't afford probably to drop many more games, maybe one. So you better get the ones that are at home. But I think if we can find a way to beat them at home, then that gives you a boost and you go out on the road and play a couple more top 25 teams. And, you know, it's not easy to think about going out on the road and playing those teams coming off of a loss at home. So it's a pretty big game for us.
Vanderbilt is a team that has really struggled recently. Lost their last 3, 5 of their last 6, including a couple at home. This has been a team that's a little bit in the dumps. Can that work for you guys, you think, tonight?
It's hard to say. I mean, Melanie Balcom, their coach, is a tough nut, and she's going to probably have them ready to play. They may feel like their backs are against the wall. What maybe they were taking for granted in terms of getting into the NCAA tournament now, you know, they've got to come out and scratch and claw and win some games in the end as well. So I think we're going to get a pretty good effort from them. I think, you know, where that might come into play is if we get off to a good start and play well against them and get them a little bit down, you know, then that turns back in on them and it makes it a little bit harder for them then to re-energize and figure out how they're going to get it done.
Now, Vanderbilt is a team that can shoot very well. They're in the top 10 in the country in shooting percentage. They don't defend all that well. They're allowing teams to shoot really well from the field. So maybe that could work for you guys with the way that you shot the basketball last time, 48%, an SEC high right now this season. Go out there against a team that is allowing teams to shoot well.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt. Like, the key for us in winning any basketball game is putting the ball in the basket and scoring. So, you know, if we can find a way to get to good shots, or if Vanderbilt gives us those shots, you know, then that's good. But they're not a bad defensive team. I think they're just a little bit young in some areas. They've got a lot of depth inside, but they don't have that real go-to player on the low block. That makes it a little bit easier for us. But I don't think there's any question that you know, stepping up and scoring against them might be easier than trying to score against South Carolina or a game down the road like Texas A&M.
And guard play is their strength. They've got some of the best backcourt in the entire country, let alone the SEC. From what you've seen, how good are Fogey and Lister and the other guards they throw out there?
Well, I'll just be glad when they're gone. They've been starting this since they were freshmen, so 4 years. You know, we've played like probably 120, 130 games, or watched them play that many games in this league. And you know, there's no doubt about it. The one thing that you need in the end to get into NCAA play and to win in NCAA play is great guard play. And they've got that. So, you know, those two guards can go a long way. They can will a team to win, even an inexperienced team to win. And so that'll be the challenge. We've got to get them shut down, at least one of them shut down.
And luckily, Arkansas's backcourt had a very good game against Alabama last time out. So a little bit of a layover here, but Arkansas taking on Vanderbilt tonight. Looking forward to it. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thanks.
All right, for Tom Collen, I'm Alex Perlman for Razor Vision.